Welcome to your daily tarot outlook from me, Shannon. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily readings like this and click connect on my profile at Instantgo to get personalized readings. You can find my profile below at the link in the description. The first card I've drawn today is the Ace of Coins. This card speaks to a need for more practicality. What should I know about today? Receiving the Ace of Coins in this position suggests you may be behaving in an impractical or dreamy way today. As a result, you may be alienating people who are being left to pick up the pieces or take on responsibilities that are really yours. Alternatively, you may be worrying about your needs, but not doing anything practical to change your situation. This sort of worrying doesn't achieve much apart from ill health, a furrowed brow and stressed relationships, so it is not surprising if you are finding yourself staying stuck and not moving on in your life. The card is thus asking you to take concrete steps towards making your life more stable and grounded. That way you will be putting yourself on better footing to begin bringing better health and prosperity to all aspects of your life. A need for more practicality. The Ace of Coins represents a doorway into a new, more prosperous way of being and is a good card to turn up when you need more concrete changes in your life. It speaks of solidity and of achieving visible results. It is not a card of fanciful dreams and pie-in-the-sky ideas, and does not imply that everything we need will suddenly fall out of the heavens, making our dreams come true. But if we can work hard, the card will work with us, providing great hope for a successful outcome in whatever we set our minds to. One of the things we are being asked when we turn up this card is to trust that the path which takes care of our practical and material needs is not as arduous as we so often believe it to be. How much happier would we be if we could get money to be our slave, not the other way round? The Ace of Coins suggests that with the right attitude, we can achieve this more healthy relationship with the material world, and as so doing, relieve pressures on other areas of our life also, such as family and relationships. Therefore, although some work on our part is required to fulfill its promise, the Ace of Coins is ultimately a very optimistic card. The second card I've drawn today is the Four of Swords. This card asks you to take time out to gain greater clarity. How should I approach this day? The Four of Swords advises you to nurture your soul in order to maintain centeredness and clarity about who you are and what is right for you in your life. But more importantly, nourishment of the soul is its own reward. You may find it difficult to quieten your mind and feelings in order to hear the voice of your soul, but it is worth continuing to try, letting go and letting God, as the saying goes. Be aware that if you cannot make space in your life to do this consciously, your body may do it unconsciously for you in the form of illness. Thus it is better to integrate stillness into your life as much as you can. Take time out to gain greater clarity. The Four of Swords heralds the need for peace and quiet. It is the recognition that we cannot always be goal-setting or achieving. Sometimes we need to step back a little and contemplate how to deal with a particular situation. Perhaps sometimes we even need to contemplate whether we should be in a particular situation at all. This card often appears when we have been overexerting ourselves, thus we may need to slow down or stop altogether and recharge our batteries. When we quieten our lives enough, we are more likely to hear our inner voice, which can advise us on the healthiest path forward. This may be to rest a while, regroup our resources, or just to learn to enjoy our times of stillness. This can represent a battle for many of us, as there are so many distractions in life. Thus we should remember the words, "What profits the man who gaineth the world yet loses his soul?" The final card I've drawn today is the Page of Cups. This card warns of exciting new interests and connections coming. What is the true potential of this day? Receiving the Page of Cups in this position suggests you may develop exciting new interests or connections today. You will find yourself drawn to interesting people who will help you along your path, spending just enough time to help you before disappearing out of your life again. You should be open to these people, thinking of them as potentially being able to share great secrets, gifts, truths and insights with you. As a result, many issues in your life will be transformed and no longer continue to be problems for you, all without much effort on your part. Trust this process and put your cynicism on hold for a while. Problems may be transformed as a result. Exciting new interests and connections coming. The Page of Cups is a card of instinct, gut feeling and following where your heart tells you to go. It speaks of romance and a honeymoon period in our relationships. It also represents new beginnings, dreams coming to life and following your inner guidance to new horizons and possibilities. The Page of Cups contains a youthful essence, indicating qualities such as flamboyance, sensitivity and naivety. The card speaks of a great emotional intelligence and an ability to read others' feelings with ease and care. In essence, it represents being in touch with one's emotions, sensitive side and intuition. The Page of Cups is an exciting card. It represents a spirit of adventure, the magic carpet which can take us wherever we want to go, and places we aren't even aware we want to go. This may happen through surprise connections. This is something we all may have experienced at some point. We meet the right people at the right time. We find ourselves engaged in the right conversations. We experience common goals and shared beliefs with others. All of these coincidences can provide us with clearer direction for our lives. The Page of Cups is deeply connected to the synchronicity within life. This combination of inner emotional intelligence and outer social intelligence, if we can be attuned to it, enables us to flow easily with life and make many dreams come true. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. If you would like a personal reading, please click the connect button on my profile, using the link in the description, and let me know when you would like to schedule your reading.